This is Scott here, and based on what you've told me and the little I know about you and your quiz, your number one construction profit blocker is what we call CCB. Now, here's what that means exactly. CCB, or cost control blocker, is preventing you from executing profitable projects. Now, you might be wondering, what does CCB have to do with transforming your construction business into a profitable operation? Project cost control sets the baseline for project costs. Effective cost control ensures that a project budget is on track and will be completed according to its planned scope. The process of managing project costs can be carried out in 3 steps. The first is estimating and planning costs, followed by developing a project budget or a WBS, and finally controlling the spending and tracking costs in real time to make sure there are no unexpected changes. Whether your estimates are commodity-based, crew-based, norm-based, or some form of spreadsheet, they rely on quantity takeoff, or QTO. For most contractors, the QTO is a manual transposition of data onto some form of spreadsheet. Now here's the thing. The biggest mistake that contractors make when it comes to controlling costs is using the estimate alone to control costs rather than the estimate in conjunction with the budget or work breakdown structure, the WBS. The WBS is a roadmap of how and when the work will be performed, while the estimate is a summary of what the work will cost. To further agitate the CCB, there is no assurance that the foundation data for the estimate, the QTO, has been captured in sufficient detail to allow the cost control team to effectively build the WBS and then proactively measure progress, productivity trends, and changes in real time. Now, you've probably experienced this dilemma in your construction business. Maybe you've gone and taken countless of courses, spent hundreds of hours looking at different cost control strategies, but for some reason you can't consistently execute profitable contracts. And it's frustrating because you see your competition growing. You've heard of contractors who invested thousands of dollars in systems, and you say, why didn't I take that action myself? Here's the thing. What's critical is it's all about getting the process correct, long before you invest in costly cost management systems and associated training. That is what I help contractors with all day, every day. In fact, I coach and mentor contractors through the process of using technology, and I help people identify the right strategy that is right for you. What I would like to do now is talk a little bit about what that experience is like when you have an opportunity to work with me and my team, and what we focus on the moment we begin together. Let me explain. Without cost control, a company can easily lose money and costs can go above project profit. Cost control is an important factor in maintaining and growing profitability. While your number one construction profit blocker is what we call CCB, or cost control blocker, the root cause of the process behind building your project estimate and budget, or your WBS. If we can show you a way to effectively control project costs, provide a competitive advantage, and improve your opportunity to consistently execute profitable projects, would you be interested in a free, no obligation sample digital MTO and labor detail estimate for a small $50,000 or less project? Coda USA Inc. supports most industrial disciplines, including mechanical, electrical, instrumentation, structural steel, civil, and specialty services such as insulation, painting, and sheet metal. The attached mechanical pipe fabrication and installation project is an example of converting analog or paper documents into digital details. The detail information is then transformed into a material takeoff and quantified labor functions, all in a fraction of the time without manual transposition of the data. If you provide us with a scope of work drawing specifications for your small $50,000 or less construction project, Coda USA Inc. will give you a free, no obligation digital MTO and labor detail estimate. Please tell us who you'd like us to send the digital details to so we can follow up. Once again, my name is Scott, and I would love to personally thank you for considering Coda USA Inc. If you are sincerely interested in transforming your construction business into a profitable operation, we would be pleased to discuss Coda USA Inc.'s digital conversion and takeoff services, terms of service, cost of services, and non-disclosure agreements. When you provide us with your next project RFP, we can give you a lump sum quotation and a firm delivery date for our technical services. There are no surprises. There is a better way to use technology in the construction industry.